Well, a warm welcome, everybody. We had such a good hour earlier on with the lovely Emma and Cricut, and we're doing it all again this hour. If you do have any questions, please, please, please get in touch, studio@hochanda.com, because I understand that the Joy and the Maker, they are considered purchases, but one thing we find is so many viewers and crafters, these are the machines that you've been coveted and thinking about getting for a while, and if you're looking for an opportunity now, the price we have on the show, this is your chance. Before we get into anything, I need to introduce you to the lady of the moment, the very talented Emma. Hello, Emma.
Oh, hello.
I knew you would do it. I didn't say it in the last show, but I was secretly hoping that you would change just to show yet another one of your personalised T-shirts. And how easy it is. Maker's gotta make. There you go. Don't be no player hater. I love it. Very, very cool. So, Emma, the Joy is such an incredible machine, and we talk about that ability to truly personalise, and you can do that. So, with regard to T-shirts, easy to, we can do T-shirts, we can do card making with the Joy?
Yes, we can. We can cut iron-on vinyl for our T-shirts, our jumpers, tote bags, things like that. We can, of course, cut our cards and our paper craft projects. We can also cut vinyl as well, so if you want to add something to a mug or a drinks bottle or even a wall, nice. Then you've got that covered as well. So loads you can do with Joy.
You've got me. Just some of the examples. The one thing I wish you would have made is a bag with gold paw prints. That would have just finished it off. Well, it just so happens we have got it right here. Having a little look, just showing you what you can achieve with the Joy and the Maker. But it is that ability to personalise, because you can take an ordinary bag, because this, just looking at it here, ordinary bag, personalised bag, and that's the thing, it could be someone's name on there or whatever it might be. That's just the bag, but how about phones? Because this is another thing, phone cases are very much, meh, you have a phone case or you have a phone case. Look at that. The samples, am I right in saying, Emma, a lot of the samples are done by yourself?
Yes, yeah. Some of them, when you hold them up, I forget that I made them.
But yeah, I mean,
yes.
You've been prolific. Just want to talk about customization, and we're going to get into the bundle in a moment. Look at this is one thing where you will pay, I mean, for clothing, you'll pay serious money. Now, I know for a fact, my nephews and nieces, they love doing sports, and they all love tops that are personalized with their names on it. So all of a sudden, everyone in your home, or you could have like family T-shirts as well. So that could be, it could be Morgan, it could be Yanis, it could be Molly, it could be Holly, it could be anybody. So you can truly personalize your T-shirts in there. You can write tops, and that's the key. It's tapping into, I'm just going to show you something as well. Because you described earlier on, the thing with the Joy, although you're sacrificing a little bit of width, obviously for portability, but you've got the length. Look at this. So this is all done on the Joy with one pass? Yeah,
because of our smart materials, unlike any of the other Cricut machines, Cricut Joy can cut up to 20 feet in length. Because these smart materials don't need to sit on a mat, they can just be fed through the machine, so you can get some lovely, really long cuts there with lovely things like that wall decal.
Lovely. Apologise for my eyes sneaking into shot there. We're trying to get a picture of that. Let's just talk about the Joy, because what you're getting here now, the Joy, the way the machine works, you've got just the one blade, so you don't need to buy additional blades because it has just got the one blade that works in the Joy. You're getting the pen, and let me just close this up. It's such a beautiful machine. But also the carry case. Now the carry case by itself, that's $39.99. And it is a beautiful carry case. So you get the carry case that goes with the Joy too. I mean, just everything about this feels premium. Still there, Emma?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yes.
Okay.
It's an amazing bag. I mean, look at it. It looks so cute. And Joy fits perfectly inside, as does the plug and all of your accessories as well. Yeah. You can even fit your mats in the back. So you've got everything kind of contained in there, so that you can carry Joy around the house or keep everything you want together, or even, when we're allowed, take her on holiday.
Perfect. And look, I love it. Take her on holiday with you. 3 flexi payments of $66.66. You are saving £20, and that's actually 2 aspects why, if you're looking to get hold of the Cricut, Hochanda is such a great option for you, because not only are you getting that £20 saving, because the regular retail price for the Joy is £219, but you're able to split it not once, twice, but 3 ways. So you're able to spread the price across 3 months, 66.66. 459-746, your item number. We have got some accessories for the Joy as well. Just having a look at this. This is your transfer tape. So Emma, transfer tape, how would we be using this?
Yeah, this is what we use to transfer our vinyl cutouts, our images or text or whatever, from the mat, from where they've been cut, onto the project. So it keeps everything in place. So if you've got lots of text, lots of separate pieces, this is going to kind of hold it in place. Then you can move it there, peel away the transfer tape and leave your vinyl design behind. And
this, I think we featured this actually in our earlier hour, the T-shirt that you're making. Did you use some of this?
No, that was different. That was with heat transfer. This is just with your sticky vinyl, like on your mugs, your walls, car windows, things like that. This is what you use.
Sorry, I stand corrected. £17.99 your price there, 919577. We also have the Easy Press Mini for you. Just taking a little look. Such a nice machine. £54.99 your price. This is a perfect playmate for the Joy. 776123 your item number there. Speaking of the maker, it's a special bundle we have here. Typically, and every show at Hochanda where we feature the maker, or if you've gone onto the high street, you will have seen the maker. The regular retail price for your maker is $379.99. That is the price you would pay. I just put this out of the way for a second. I love doing this with the maker when we do have it here, because it really illustrates the build quality. Look at, oh, by the way, can I just tilt this just to show you the colour as well, because we've got a special colour for you. It's that beautiful rose gold. There, you can see that. There's the rose gold. Now, if I drop this down, just look how smooth the maker is when we open it. It just opens up a world of possibilities for you. Now, the maker by itself, if you were to buy it by itself, it is $379.99. So now look at the price that we have on the show today. For an extra $13.96 extra, you are going to get the vinyl that you're seeing here. So all 3 of those vinyls, beautiful vinyls, and you're getting all of this cardstock. They are 12 by 24, but look at the amount that you are getting. If I just turn that in, you can see an awful lot, 24 sheets of your 12 by 12 cardstock as well. That by itself is worth $14.99. So just for the cardstock alone, you've covered that extra purchase, and you will absolutely want the vinyl. You will want that to use it, and you're going to want the cardstock to have a play as well. In the bundle, I take it, Emma, we're getting the rotary cutter for the fabrics, and we're also getting the paper cutter in there as well, and the pen.
Yes, indeed, and that's what's a massive feature of the Cricut Maker compared to our other Cricut machines, is the fact that we have those different tools and different blades that we can switch in because of the adaptive tool system. So you've got the fine point blade, which is the one you're going to use for your card, your paper, iron-on, vinyl, and then you've also got that rotary blade, which you're going to switch in to enable you to cut any fabrics, be that cotton, denim, leather, whatever you fancy, you're going to be able to cut that with your rotary blade.
Before we get into our demonstration, Emma, I'm going to just show a couple of examples why I will be at some point in the future purchasing a Cricut machine, because it is that ability to personalize. So for instance, you might have an ordinary hoodie at home. Just an athletic hoodie, okay, ordinary. But then when I turn it around and show you the ways we can personalize, my race, my pace, very, very cool. I just love it. I mean, it can be anything on the back, but have you noticed just how professional that fit? It looks like it's been shop bought. So really, really nice. Or how about something like this? Again, just thinking about personalization. T-shirts. But how good does that vinyl look? And there are so many images and designs to pick from. There is a cutie warning come up here. This, just for this alone, if you have any new additions in your family, being able to make them their own clothing, and we've had a lot very kind gifts from crafty friends who've made little Archer, my son, like personalised little tops and stuff for him, which I absolutely love. So there we go. That's your Cricut Maker, and that's just the clothing. You can obviously do your paper crafts in there as well. I mean, that's cool. Look at that, just anything. We're going to be getting to demonstration, but we just wanted to show you something that was very, very busy the last hour. The Easy Press 2, this is your 9x9. The thing with the Easy Press, it gives you, because you can use your iron, but the problem with the iron is you have a very, very small hot point on there. With the Easy Press, it's edge to edge, it's digital, and it gives you that perfect finish. We have got the 12x12 option for you as well. We're just going to show you that. Here is the 12x12, it's teasing us. 12x10, sorry, apologies. It's 12x10, £213.99, 673 000, your item number there. Just want to tell you that anything purchased on the show, there is extended delivery. It was going to be dispatched on the 21st of February, so you don't have to wait too long there. Emma, apologies for that. Should we get into our demonstration?
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to work with the cardstock that's in the maker bundle and use the maker. I've just trimmed my pieces down a bit smaller because I don't need that full length for this project.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that straight onto my blue light grip mat. Remember, these are sticky mats, so they're holding that material in place whilst it cuts.
Yep.
I'm just going to make sure that's well stuck down.
Nice.
I'm going to feed that in. So I've got the fine point blade in because that's the one I need for a card.
Lovely.
Load that in there. And I'm going to start my project.
So blue mat Emma's for card and the pinks for fabrics.
Yeah, pink for fabric, blue for card, vinyl and iron-on.
Cool.
Yeah. So they have different levels of stickiness depending on the materials that you're using them with. That's the difference there.
Emma, can we just take a moment to compliment you on your hair, by the way? It's looking very good.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Love that.
It needs doing, but obviously at-home hairdressing instead of going into the salon, of course.
I think it looks good. Everyone's saying how shiny your hair looks.
Oh, thank you. I don't know why.
So we're letting the machine do its thing. Emma, we talked about in the last show, and only reason I mention this is I know right now for a fact we have a number of viewers with the maker in your basket. Quite a few viewers have gone for the Joy as well. If you're going to go for the maker, it's the machine so many crafters aspire to. There have been a lot of people who've actually gone on to make little industries and businesses out of just owning a maker. What I would suggest to you, if you have got this in your basket, if you're thinking about getting the maker with us today, the bundle is great. By all means, have a look around. But our bundle that we're offering is really good value. Have a look at the software. If you've got a smartphone or tablet, just design Cricut Design Space while you're watching and type in the kind of themes that you think you're going to be crafting. So floral, Halloween, weddings, Christmas, babies, whatever it might be. Just type in and see all, and it is pages and pages and pages of different design files that you get to play around with.
Yeah, exactly. It's full. There's over 160,000 images in Cricut Design Space's library.
Wow.
You've also got hundreds of thousands of projects as well. And remember, you can upload your own images. So if you are an artist, or even if you've taken a picture of a drawing, you're able to upload and cut that too. So the possibilities really are endless with what you can cut.
How hard is that then to upload? If you wanted to upload and create your own file, is that hard to do?
Really, really simple. There's quite a few image types. You could upload a JPEG or an SVG.
Yeah.
There's a few others as well. I won't go into them. Easily to upload. You can easily clean it up in there as well if you need to, and then it pops it into the canvas, saves it, and you can cut it whatever size you like onto whatever material you like.
So if you think about that, we're able to cut our own designs, which is effectively, when you're cutting out, it's like die cutting. So you're effectively creating your own die-cut designs, paper-cut designs, and then the Cricut does all the hard work for you. That in itself is amazing. If we could tell you there was a machine that would create your own dies, you'd think that was incredible. But that's exactly what the Cricut does.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got that freedom with, you know, size, or if you don't like a part of, you know, I'm quite a fussy person when it comes to images, so, you know, you're able to remove bits if you don't like them, or wording, and you've really got that freedom to cut whatever you fancy.
Nice.
So I've cut the first part of my project, which is going to be some bunting. So I've got the flags.
Yeah.
So I'm just peeling those away from my mat, and you'll notice I'm peeling the mat away from the card so that I don't curl the card. So that keeps them nice and flat. And I'm just going to clean off the little pieces off my mat.
Yeah.
And now I can stick down the next piece.
And I know you're talking about tools, and there is a tool bundle on the show. Having that tool bundle really is effective because it's not just the weeding tool, and that's the obvious one, but just seeing how you use the scraper and all the other tools in the stash, you'll use them all.
Yeah, definitely. There's some that I won't be able to live without. But tools like your scraper tool, you can clean the mat with that, but you can also use it to apply vinyl. Really, really handy tool. Of course, the weeding tool is a must-have for your vinyl and iron-on projects. But yes, definitely would recommend the tool bundle. So I'm starting that one off on its way. I'll get my flags all ready.
Okay.
So this is going to cut some wording now to pop onto the flags.
Okay.
And what I've already done is pre-cut some pieces to go onto my flag. So I'll just glue those down whilst that's cutting.
Perfect.
So we don't have to wait for that to cut as well.
I can imagine, and I know on lockdown we haven't been having any parties, but pre-lockdown, before all this madness happened, your parties must have been great. People come around to your house, your place would look amazing.
Yeah, I do love a bit of party decor, and we have still been keeping it up through lockdown. So if I can put up a banner to celebrate something, or you know, a birthday, obviously went to town at Christmas just to make it feel a bit different in the house. But the machine really helps me put that together quickly, which I like. And you convert. You're saying your whole family are a part of the Cricut fan club now. Yeah, my mum, my brother and sister-in-law, my partner's brother and sister-in-law, they all have machines. My best friend has one. Everyone is kind of spread. So I think they've given up asking me to do things for them and just thought, you know what, I'll buy a machine. Well, and that's how it starts, because I think a lot of people, your neighbour, for instance, you gave her a card on lockdown, and then she came and asked you if you could make an anniversary card. And I think that's where it begins. People see what it can do, love it, ask you to make it, and in the end they're like, well, I want to start doing this myself. Yes, because it is so easy for everyone to get involved with. You know, it is so simple just to cut out your own T-shirt design and pop it on a plain T-shirt. So it really is for everyone in the family as well. Yeah. You know, you might buy it for paper crafting, but you'll find, you know, your daughter likes to make T-shirts with it. Your husband likes to do model making with it. There's just so many different parts that everyone can use the machine for. That's incredible that you can get, and I've seen them on the design space, like kits that will cut out a model and then you can build up the model, 3D models. If you like quilting, we can cut out and you can do quilting, and there's soft craft projects in entirety. We're showing the papers now at the moment that Emma's working with. Look, beautifully cut. Yeah, let me pull out the little tiny bits, but you can see that says congrats. I'll pull out the insides, but so easy to cut that. I didn't have to faff around with scissors or anything, and little tiny knives, nothing like that. And of course, so easy to personalize if you want to put a name with it, or you've got a particular theme for a party. So easy to just, you know, get all of those different parts together. Like that. Okay, so put those all off the back. With the Cricut machine, as a crafter, and look, first and foremost, you are a crafter, and I know that you love your job, you love working with Cricut. What's the feedback you get? I mean, I'm right in saying Cricut, it really is one of those machines. So many crafters, we start off, and you might start with a bit of sort of paper crafting, soft crafting, and then once Cricut gets on your radar, it's a machine we all kind of aspire to want to get. And I know it's a considered purchase, but eventually, a lot of crafters do join the Cricut bandwagon, don't they? Yes, definitely. I mean, for me, I saw it on Craft Shopping Telly, and it haunted me for months. I actually sat down when I first saw it. I was like, oh, I need this, and it haunted me forever. But for me, it just changes everything. Like, people ask me, oh, where did you buy that, Emma? I'm like, I made it. Like, that's just it now, because everything looks so professional. It looks that next level up. And it also means I can do those more in-depth projects that I didn't have time for before, because the machine could cut it all out for me and do all the intricate stuff that I was never going to sit and do myself. Right. And do you find if you are wearing something that's personal, you do tend to find people will kind of ask you where you get it from? Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah, definitely. And I love that. That's my favourite thing when someone asks me where I bought something from, and I say, I made it.
It's so satisfying as a crafter. We've had some pictures there, Mel. Do you mind if I show everyone some pictures? Because we did ask for these earlier on. So these are viewer pictures of how the maker's been used. Tracy, thank you so much. Sloth Yoga. No way. So she made this for her son's 30th birthday, used the Easy Press as well. And she just said, look, really easy, professional finish. And the sloth was just one of the... Wait, this was a free image as well. That's
an image from Cricut Design Space, and then she's added the 30, I think. But definitely the sloth is...
cool. So there are, and that's the thing, with the Cricut Design Space, you will get free designs in the mix too. We've also got one from one of our team. This is Emily, and she wanted to show us her boudoir. So there you can see using the Cricut to make this beautiful, upcycling this table. It was originally a white table to give it that Dalmatian feel in there too. Just want to tell, this is important actually, so I'm speaking to anybody, there is one person, one viewer watching us right now who's got the Cricut Maker by itself in your basket. Now, you might want to just go for the Cricut Maker by itself, which is absolutely fine, but all I will say is there is a special show price at the moment where you're saving £46. So for an extra £13 or $13.96, not only are you going to get everything you would with the Maker, but you're also going to get the cardstock. You're going to get 24 sheets. That's worth $14.99 by itself. You will use that. You're going to make cards with your Maker, so you will absolutely use that. But most importantly as well, you're going to get 3 different vinyls that you're going to get with that bundle too. So the vinyls you will use, the cardstock we will use for an extra £13. It's not a false economy, because once you get your Maker, you're going to want to use it. And the way to use it is either with cardstock or with vinyl. So you will be purchasing this at some point anyway. Get the bundle, save the £46. So I'm speaking to that one viewer who might have the Maker in your basket by itself. Everyone else going for the bundle. If you just wanted to, I'm just speaking to that one viewer, if you just want to go for the Maker, it's absolutely fine. But just trying to let you know that the bundle is where the maximum saving is. Sorry, Emma, we just wanted to tell that viewer that update.
Oh no, I totally agree, because I started as a paper crafter, and it's not long before you're like, oh, but this machine can do vinyl and iron-on and cut leather and this and that and card, and then you want to play with those things. So definitely, I would say, you know, have them to hand.
I would vinyl everything. There wouldn't be anything in my house. I say at some point I am going to get the Maker, but just think, cushions. You can vinyl for bags. You can vinyl. Well, just look, you've got here, Emma, just taken a glass water bottle. You can vinyl that. Floor manager Molly, what did you say? Her Secret Santa. You did some vinyl for Scott and the Secret Santa. Home decor, if I just pick this up. What about that? So just taking an ordinary soap dispenser and personalizing it. So you'll vinyl everything, you really will.
Yeah, definitely will. I've finished gluing these together. I'm just threading the string so we can see the banner in all of its glory.
This is nice.
And I'm just hoping I'm spelling this right, as that would be a bit embarrassing.
I'm just thinking with face masks, you could vinyl a design onto it. If you've got a face mask now, just a fabric face mask, boring fabric face mask, you can vinyl a design onto a face mask.
Yes. We suggest popping it out the side just to be safe, but you definitely can. Cool. Pop something on there. Yeah. A really cute design.
Nice.
And I've got 2 of these left to do, so we're almost done. And I'll show you this banner. This is looking cool. I'm pleased with it. And this just shows how simple it is to cut from, I've used 3 different pieces of card. I've not even used the whole sheet of card, and I've managed to layer up the pieces to look, something really quite in-depth that didn't take me long at all. So let's just cut off our twine.
Okay.
And then I'll space them out a bit. And then, here we go. Let's get these looking kind of pretty. Here we are. Oh, I had one behind. Oh, there's one I didn't quite thread on there. Doesn't matter. We'll hold it up as if it was beautifully done.
Oh, congrats.
I'm glad I spelled that right. That would have been embarrassing.
Emma, that looks great. That looks really, really good. Emma,
how easy it would be to just add on a name there as well, or whatever the occasion was, and do another banner.
And I've got something that I think sums you up to ET, because you work hard, but you play hard as well. You love it. Look at there. And just showing you another example of how we can personalize. So that is the Cricut Maker. We are busy for our Cricut Maker. This is a fantastic bundle. You are saving £46. Special price here at Hochanda. And also another big aspect of shopping with Hochanda, we can spread the cost out. So you're not paying the full whack all in one go. £131.32. Your first payment of 3, so you're spreading it over 3 months. But after your first payment, we send everything out to you. And as I was saying to that one viewer who just had the Maker in the basket, for me, if you're going to go today for the bundle, it's why I would be choosing it, because for the Maker by itself is £379.99. For an extra £13, you're going to get the cardstock, which you are absolutely going to use. That's worth £13.96, so say £14 there. And also the vinyl, again, you are going to use the vinyl, so you're getting all 3 of the vinyl too. 776240, your item number. We're going to jump onto the website and just have a little look. There's lots that you can see. Shop by brand, just type in Cricut and see. If you want to get different blades, and this is the thing with the Maker, you can upgrade, well not upgrade, but you can personalize and get different blades to do different jobs. You've also got different vinyls on there as well, and foil, so have a little look at all the goodies to discover on our website. Joy has been very, very busy. So with the Joy, it's our machine of the month. And because of that fact, we have got a special price with the Joy. We're just going to get the details on your screen. You're saving £20. You're getting the Joy, comes with the blade and also with the pen in there too. And you're getting the bag to carry and house, store and protect your Joy. Just everything about Cricut feels premium. I mentioned this earlier, and I don't know if you get what I mean here, but you know when you pick something up, and it might be a bag or a top, and the zip is just a statement of intent. You know the quality, just purely based on the quality of that zip. You can put the machine in the bag. All right, the reason why our producer Molly wants me to put the machine in the bag is because I made a fool out of myself earlier. I'll hold my hands up. I got flustered, I panicked, and then I didn't put it in right. There is a little diagram, if you just have a little look. So you can see the diagram, that's how you put it in your bag. And then I'll just show you. All you need to do is just put the machine into your Cricut Maker, and there you go. Ba-ba! So that's the right way. It is the right way. I'll even close it just to prove the point, because the team, I got flustered in the earlier hour, all right? Never again. And I'll just pop that back. But it is so portable. So this, and the thing with the Joy as well, it works Bluetooth, and you can use it with your mobile phone. I know that Emma was saying her brother, mobile phone, Joy, and he's on it all the time, so he uses it all the time. Let's show you the kind of things you can personalize. Looking at paper crafting. So if you want to make your own cards, you can. But these same designs we can put on T-shirts if we want. So imagine if all of these were dies, how much you'd be paying and housing and storing these dies. But you've got, and there are free designs that you can find. We had that lovely email from Tracy just showing there are free designs that you can find Cricut Design Space. So those are just the cards. If I pop those down, you've also got the ability to personalize items. So pencil cases, this is a good one. So pencil cases, we can personalize with a little seal. Very cute. Phone cases. We can personalize our phone cases as well. So everything around your home you can personalize. You can also, showing you bags. I mean here, just taking an ordinary bag and really personalizing those elements there on a bag. Now, Angie, Emma, this one's for you. Angie was asking, can the Joy cut vinyl?
Yes, it can. Vinyl, card, iron-on and acetate are your main materials that Cricut Joy can cut. So if you're looking to cut vinyl, Joy is a great machine to choose.
Brilliant. So the only thing the Joy can't cut in the Cricut world is fabric. So it just hasn't got that rotary cutter for fabric. But with regard to your vinyl and paper, it is a fantastic machine. So there we go. Now we have had some pictures in. These are from, who's this from? Oh, this is from Sam, John next door Sam. Let's have a little look. Wow, so he's used the Maker and he's actually etched in with the maker.
Yeah, the engraving tip
What?
he's used.
I didn't even know the maker could do that. That's incredible. I genuinely didn't know the maker could do it. Sam, buddy, thank you so much. That looks great. And he's saying the next, same Sam, and he's used permanent vinyl on a slate heart. Can you now?
And he only got his machine at Christmas, so just think about that. How quickly you can get, you know, incredible designs together and beautiful projects.
Absolute pro. Imagine how much you would pay if you bought that from a little boutique shop. Sam, thank you, and thank you for taking the time to email that in. I really appreciate it. Jackie's emailed in a question about the Joy. So she has the Joy, loves the Joy, and she would love to make cards, but she's struggling with how to personalize them. So have you got any tips on how to personalize cards?
Yes, you will find all of the corners. You'll see all of our the pre-made cards for Joy have the little corners.
Yeah.
If you search for card corners in images, you'll find that. Don't resize it. Pop everything in to personalize your card, and then use the attach tool in Cricut Design Space, and that will create your card. Then you'll be able to pop it on the mat as normal and make it.
Okay, so we're able to, so just being and if you do have any questions like that, or you just want to recap, you're struggling, I know that Emma has got a group that you can join. Just remind us of the group, Emma.
Yeah, on Facebook it's called the Cricut Club.
And that's it. Cricut Club, you can share your makes. Emma's on hand to answer any questions as well. So Cricut Club, Facebook, do join it. Are we going to have a little play with the Joy, is it?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do an iron-on project with Joy.
Perfect.
I'm going to use some of this patterned iron-on, which is a smart material, so it doesn't need a mat, so it feeds straight into the machine. So I always will pop it down, face down into the machine. So you'll see I've got this lovely floral pattern that's going face down.
Yep.
And I'll pop that in there. I've already chosen my design on Cricut Design Space, and I've already told it I'm using the Smart Iron-On pattern, so it knows exactly the cut setting to cut there.
Perfect.
And I will click go. And that should start cutting.
Okay. And no wires, all Bluetooth?
Yes, indeed. So Joy doesn't have any buttons, and the only wire it has is the power cable. So everything is Bluetooth connected to the machine from either your smartphone or tablet or your laptop or computer.
Nice.
So really easy. Check it's doing its thing.
As it's cutting out, Emma, we've got the Easy Press as well. I'm just going to pick up. Oh, got the lead. Pick this up. So I wanted to talk about the Easy Press because this is a 12 by 10 one. We've got two different options. This is a larger one. Now, the thing with the Easy Press, and you discussed, so with the iron, you were saying in an iron it has a hotspot. How big did you say the hotspot was?
About an inch square.
Wow. So it's trying to find, it's just a conventional home iron, so it's only got one filament. The thing with the Easy Press, if I just turn this around, it's edge to edge. Your hotspot is this big, so you know that everything here, once you press it down, it's going to give you the correct heat to get the most out of your transfer. But also, you've got that digital display as well, so you set the temperature. There is a guide on the Cricut website, so it gives you that heat guide in what you're going to set it to. There's a timer that clicks down, you keep it pressed on, lift it up, and you're done. And that's the difference. So just to recap, if you use a conventional iron, so a domestic home iron, the hotspot is an inch square. So imagine an inch square or this size. I mean, how big an inch square is. Let me just show you the details. This is the 12 by 10 that you can see on your screen. Now, there are 3 flexi payments, so you can split that price across 3 ways if you do want to take advantage. And you're getting the base to the stand, which allows you to put work with the machine. Obviously, put it to one side. 673000, your item number. It's the difference, and it really does. The Easy Presses give you that professional finish. They make a huge difference. So it's something I think a lot of people, you get your Cricut machine, and it's something a lot of cricketers sort of attain to. Now, if you want to go for the slightly smaller machine, we're just going to show you here. This is your 9 by 9. You can still do larger projects, but it would just mean heating one element and then the next element. Now there's the base that you can see, so that's the heat-proof base that you'll use. So just stopping it burning any surface or anything. They're edge to edge, and that is the real key. All of this plate is that it heats up to the right temperature. There are no hot spots. You don't have to move anything around, and you have still got that digital display there as well. So set to the right temperature and the timings on there. So it just it allows you to set everything and then press with confidence. So details on your screen there, 169.99, 734 427. We also have the Mini. This is a relatively new addition to the Cricut family. Having a little look, $54.99 is your price if you do want to go for it's the Mini. 776123 your item number. Let's head back to Emma to continue our demo.
Fabulous. I've just finished cutting.
Okay.
So I'm going to unload that from the machine. And now I can start weeding. So I'm going to use that weeding tool I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And just go in and weed away all of the bits that aren't in our design. Before I do that, I'm just going to trim around so I can use this vinyl again that hasn't been cut another time.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking, Emma, the Cricut machine and the Joy are amazing if you have pets. Because imagine personalizing little pet clothes, or to put something on bowls, on leashes, and all the little pet things. So it's no longer just a dog bowl. It can suddenly be, I don't know, Miney's dog bowl or Jazzy's dog bowl.
Yes, exactly. I mean, especially for all the random pet names, right,
Yeah.
that you probably can't buy something for. You can so easily personalize. Oh, that weeded really easily.
Nice.
So you should be able to see my 2 flowers there.
Nice.
And that lovely floral design on the iron-on as well. So I'm going to cut those apart.
Okay.
And move Joy out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Bring in the easy press. So I'm going to pop this onto the back of some jeans. So I thought it would look really cool on the pockets of these.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to do one at a time. So I'll pop them onto here. With something bulky that has lots of seams, just make sure that you're getting it as flat as you can, and all of the kind of zips and big seams are off of the easy press mat so that you're getting a really flat press.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pop our iron-on design flat down onto the pocket.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grab my easy press, pop it down on top, press the green button. That's going to start the timer to count down.
Nice.
And I'm just holding it there. I am giving a bit more pressure than I would with a t-shirt or something with this because of those different seams in the jean. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting that even press. I'm just pressing down a little bit, not a lot, just enough to flatten it out a bit against the mat.
That's fair enough. Okay.
And remember, you can check the Cricut heat guide, and that will tell you the exact temperature for the iron-on and the type of material you're using. So for this, I can say I'm using patterned iron-on with denim, and it will give me the exact temperature and time for that.
Nice. And I like that. It gives you a little sound noise to say that it's reached the right temperature.
Exactly. I'm going to let that one just cool down whilst I press the other one. So again, just pop in, make sure everything's nice and flat. Thought I'd lost it then. There we go. So again, pop that down on there.
Yeah.
Press that on.
Perfect.
And this is what I love about iron-on is we can, you know, take an old pair of jeans that have, you know, looking a bit sad and make them a bit special, even cover up holes in, you know, different materials.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I'm quite known for dropping things down me, so cover things up, stains and things with the design.
Do you personalise most of your clothing, Emma?
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah. Don't blame you, I would. I personalise everything if I had a Cricut.
Yeah, my whole house is covered, so why not me too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to just buy plain things, and then I can add my own spice to it. Okay, so here we are. That one's done. So remove that off of the hot mat, and we should be able to peel this first one back. There we go.
Beautiful.
I'll just show you this one while the other one.
Oh, look
finished.
at that. Emma,
There we
you go to a shop and you buy a pair of jeans that do have a design on them, and suddenly you could be paying like £100 for them. Like a bespoke pair of jeans, you pay serious money.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever bought jeans, probably not, where there's something on the knee, but when you put them on, they're not where your knees are. I know that sounds really weird, but that's happened to me before, where the rips aren't where my knees are. But with this, you could actually put the design exactly on your body where you know, where you want it to be, which I like.
Yeah.
And yeah, those details do add a lot of money in the shops, don't they? So we'll just wait for that one to cool a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah, really simple way.
Looks great, really does. While we're waiting for that one to dry, Emma, just to give you a little recap of the maker, have to say, a lot of you got the maker in your basket right now. So my take on this is that if you've got the maker in your basket, odds are you've been maybe looking at this machine for a while, you've done your research, you know how good it is, because this isn't the kind of show where you'll just tune in and on a whim purchase it. And I understand that. So you've already done your research. You know how good the maker is. You might have watched shows in the past. It is a machine. A lot of crafters, your journey to getting the Cricut is you kind of seen it and loved it for a long time and waited for the right opportunity to get hold of this. A lot of you now have got this in your basket. So I'm going to speak to you if you have got this in your basket. Things to point out. The actual machine is incredible. If you were to buy this machine, there is a regular retail price across the board here at Hochanda. If you go onto the high street, I was in a department store actually and saw the maker, and it was $379.99. That is the regular retail price. The bundle we have on the show, and it is such a good bundle, you're saving £46. So for an extra £13.96 above the standard price, then you can just see here, don't go for the details at the bottom of your screen. Go for this option here, so that's an extra $13.96. You still got the flexi payments, but what you are getting is vinyl. Now, once you get your maker, you will 100% invest in vinyl. So don't pay full price for it. Take advantage of the show offer, and you're getting 3 sets of the vinyl in there. There's holographic, you've got all your different vinyls. So let me just show you. It's $13.99, $17.99 and $12.99. That's for those 3 vinyls. You're not paying anything for them. I'll tell you why. Because that £14 that you would be paying extra on top of the maker if you just bought it by yourself, that's covered in the cardstock, because this cardstock would be $14.99 just by itself. You can see the size. Emma demonstrated beautifully in that example with the sort of bunting and the congrats how much you're going to do. You're going to do your card making, all your card making projects there. So that has covered your bundle. The vinyl you are getting as a bonus, and you will absolutely want to get hold of those. And also within the design, and actually this is a really good point. So Emma kind of describes that as a machine, the Cricut will grow with you as a crafter. So you might start off making some cards, doing a few little home decor projects, but then soon you're starting taking on those larger projects. If you're a soft crafter, if you wanted to have a go at making a quilt, you can do that. It will do all the fabric cutting for you. If you want to personalize T-shirts, how about this? So let's just pick this up here. Actually, you know what? No. Tell you what, I want to show you this one. Do you like yoga? So what about making your own personalized yoga T-shirt? Here you can see, so there's Namaste Vibes Only. So this is the kind of designs, and there's so many free designs that you're going to be able to find as well. So personalize your top. It could be, here I'm showing yoga, but you type in tennis, you type in golf, fishing, cooking, whatever hobbies you're into, movies, and there'll be a design for you. So have a little look. Personalize clothes, personalize, think about home decor, because you can personalize cushions. So imagine having cushions that have some meaning. Well, you know what you can do? You have cushions for members of your family. So if someone sits on a specific maybe seat, you can put a little name for them as well. Apparently, Molly, our producer, is saying that she's got a cushion at home that says reserved for the dog. To be fair, their dog is huge, so she probably takes the whole couch. Emma, we're going to get back to you, but I mean, what would you say to anyone right now? Because we know we've got a lot of viewers who've got the maker in their basket. What would you be saying to them?
Just, it's so cheesy, but it's going to change your crafting life. As in, you're just expanding your possibilities. There's just so many materials, and we're only touching here on, you know, a vinyl card, iron-on and fabric, but with your maker, it's so much more than that. You've got hundreds of different materials you can cut, you know, your leathers, faux leathers, felts, all of those different fabrics.
Yeah.
There's just so many different things. Your thicker materials as well, like your balsa woods. So there's just infinite opportunities for you to create, which I think is so exciting.
Perfect. So how are we getting on with our jeans?
It doesn't want to cool down.
Okay, that's all right. Well, you showed one side though. You showed that side. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. We'll look exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's just still very warm in here, so I'll let that cool a little bit, but it will look exactly the same as this side. But
nice.
yeah, so cute.
What would you like to show us next, Emma? Because we've got about 8 minutes.
Yeah, I can whip something up. Shall we do something with joy and a bit of vinyl?
Okay.
I'll just grab a design.
Right.
Why not? I'll grab some vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pop something onto a mug, I think.
Perfect. Do you tend to personalise a lot? And actually, a question, with mugs, can we put it in the dishwasher?
So we don't recommend the dishwasher just because we can't test every dishwasher and every dishwasher detergent with every type of vinyl.
Okay.
But in most cases, permanent vinyl, you're definitely free to hand wash it. It's going to wash beautifully, just as it would last outside in the rain and the wind and everything. Yeah. I have some that have been through the dishwasher, but if you are making to sell, I would say recommend hand washing your vinyl projects just to be safe.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So I'm just going to cut a piece of vinyl off here. And I've got my design. I'm just going to double check that it's the right size. I'm not a very measured person, so I'll just kind of do it by eye. Yeah, that looks good to me.
So I would imagine the Cricut Maker and the Joy have been a bit of a lifeline during lockdown for you. Just giving you projects to do.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Just because I've had time to do some more in-depth projects, or even when we've wanted to do something a little bit more fun, like we had a bowling night once, so we've had a cinema night, and I made 4 boxes. Yeah, the bowling night, I made us bowling T-shirts and decorated the bowling alley. But, you know, we've been able to do really silly things like that, which I think is quite fun.
Nice.
Yeah, so not too bad being at home when you've got a Cricut machine, I suppose.
Very true.
Okay, we're going to feed that in. If I've pressed the right button. Just connecting the Bluetooth.
Okay.
And then this will feed into the machine. Ooh. And again, I'm using that smart vinyl. So this means I don't have to pop it onto the mat. I can if I want to, if I've got smaller scraps or whatever that I want to use up. But if you're cutting longer pieces and you want to feed it in without a mat, you've got that possibility. So I am going to select Smart Vinyl Permanent.
Okay.
And then we can feed that into the machine. There we go.
Nice.
And start that cutting. And I'm going to need a bit of transfer tape. So let me just grab that from here whilst that's cutting.
Oh, that's a good example how you'd use the transfer tape, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my craft room's falling in on me. Okay, so the transfer tape is going to keep our
design
pieces all in place. Yeah. Oh, my cabinet seems to want
That's okay.
to shut.
If it's okay. It's not affecting things. Don't worry.
Yeah, the transfer tape is going to keep everything in place. So once I've weeded my design, we'll be able to move everything onto my mug.
Perfect. Okay.
So we are about 70% of the way through our cut.
And when you think about it, Emma, throughout the year, being able to personalise and make someone a gift as crafters, and we do this all the time. So you might make a mug for Mother's Day, or you might make a T-shirt for someone's birthday. You might make some home decor for yourself. There's Easter, there's Christmas, there's summer holidays. There's all these, throughout the whole year, there's always going to be occasion. If you're a parent, there's always times where, so we talk about like National Book Day. I know from my friends who are parents and kids at school who dread suddenly they have to come up with a costume overnight. So something where with that being able to personalise and make your own, this is where the joy in the Cricut machine really come into their own. But it's a machine you're going to use week after week after week. It's not going to be on your shelf and you use it occasionally. You're going to pretty much, I mean, I would imagine you use yours every day, Emma.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, absolutely. All of my machines. I'm definitely using them all every day. And especially the Joy now that I can carry it downstairs and craft in front of the telly, whereas I probably wouldn't have bothered to do that with my bigger machines. But with Joy, it's just so easy to, you know, grab a bit of vinyl, pick up the machine, take it downstairs, plug it in, and I can sit there and craft whilst, you know, watching rubbish on the telly.
Okay. Just as we weed there, we've had a couple of pictures in from Tracy showing a Cricut machine. Wow, so she labelled her craft room drawers. That is awesome, Tracy. I'm very, very impressed. And she's also made a bag there as well. And see, that's something we have, sort of a all-purpose bag. Personalize it. Today is going to be a great day. And it is. Thank you so much, Tracy, for sending those in. Good examples. The personalising and labelling the craft room drawers, really clever though, Tracy. Great idea.
I love that. And that's such a big trend at the moment, like labelling everything in your house, right? Yeah. Even in the fridge and everywhere, all your herbs and spices. And that's so easy to do with Joy. So I've got my transfer tape. I've peeled the plastic off, so it's a sticky plastic. Pop that on top like so. Yeah. And then I'm going to use my scraper tool to give it a really good
burnish.
Scrape. Yeah. And I'll turn it over and do the same on the other side. And then we peel back the backing, kind of at like a 45-degree angle, kind of roll it back. Right. And that will leave our vinyl on the transfer tape. So we remove it from the backing.
Yeah.
If any bits haven't come off, just roll them back. Take your time here to just make sure everything's stuck to that transfer tape.
Okay.
And it definitely, if you're a beginner here, take your time.
Yeah.
You don't, else you're getting a sticky mess. I've been there before. And you can use your weeding tool to just help you stick those bits down if they're not happy. And there we go. We've got a little bit clinging on there for dear life. Stuck the transfer tape to itself. That's not good. There we go. And that piece. And just go slowly along until the whole lot have stuck down.
Okay.
I've got a couple of words left to do.
Yeah.
And what the transfer tape saves you doing is peeling off every single piece and trying to line it back up. So there you can see now I've got my whole piece on here and it says, I'm not bossy, I am the boss. Oh, I am a boss. Yeah.
Love it.
Just so everyone knows. And then we can pop it onto our mug.
Yeah.
Make sure it's nice and straight. And with something like a mug where it's curved, I just like to trim the transfer tape a little bit to help my design fold around the mug.
Good idea.
And then you've got a bit of flexibility to just pull it round the curve and make sure everything's sitting flat and exactly where you want it to be. And again, we go in with our scraper tool. And then we'll peel back that transfer tape as flat to itself as we can.
Yeah.
So really nice and flat. And then we can go in with our scraper tool again. Just make sure all the air bubbles are out. And then that will cure over 48 hours. So don't wash any vinyl mugs or cups or anything for 48 hours. The vinyl will cure and then that will be permanently stuck to the mug.
And looks incredible. There you go. Thank you so much, Emma. I've really enjoyed this hour. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Do look out for the Cricut Club on Facebook. That's Emma's group for all Cricut fans. Emma, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
You take care. Bye, Ems. So that was the lovely Emma. I say do check out the Cricut Club. We've had a really busy show, and thank you so much for tuning in. So a lot of viewers have gone for the Maker, and we still got a lot of viewers who've got the Maker in their basket, which is absolutely fine. I would never force you or railroad you into checking out. I know it's a considered purchase. So all I will say is if you have got it in your basket, odds are you've done your research on this machine, and this is the machine that you've wanted for a while, and so many crafters have kind of coveted the Cricut machine, looked at it with admiring eyes. So if now you're ready to take the plunge, you've been waiting for the right opportunity, as bundles go, this is a great bundle. You're saving £46, and everything in this bundle you're going to use. The vinyl in itself is fantastic. You're getting 3 sheets of the vinyl, you're getting the paper as well. It's only £13 more than you'd pay just for the machine by itself. You'll never regret becoming part of the Cricut family.